Hi, welcome to Team Leaders Hub with Nathaniel. I am a transformational atmosphere for team leaders, team members, and heads of department. All right, today we shall be looking at something so important, and that is common difficulties regularly faced by team leaders and how to deal with them. Common difficulties faced by team leaders and how to deal with them. I would itemize them one after another, and then I would take time and expatiate them one after another. So we shall be looking at clarifying the job of members. Number two, shall be looking at winning the trust of members. We shall be looking, number three, at personality crisis. We shall be looking at withholding information by members. And number five, we shall be looking at lack of communication in your team. And then lastly, we shall be looking at unhealthy competition among team members. Let's begin from number one, which is clarifying the job or the roles of team members as a team leader. Now, sometimes you would find it difficult as a team leader to be able to make sure your team members understand their job descriptions, their roles when given tasks, their ability to execute and perform highly. Sometimes this becomes a challenge for you. I mean, you describe and describe, it looks like they are not getting it. That could be so challenging and problematic. So when this happens to you, when your team members find it difficult to understand their roles in order to perform highly, what should you do? Here is what you should do. Number one, you should be able to make sure you communicate to them what is expected of them before they begin the job. Number two, you should be able to make sure they have the expectations documented before they begin the job. And then number three thing you have to do to help them perform highly is to make sure you put up a check on them while they are executing the task. And the essence of putting up this check is to be sure before the completion of the task they are in line with the what expected end. Because if you do not put up a checkup, you would realize that a time comes when they must have been done with the job and you realize that what they did was far different from your expectation. So like I said, when your people are finding it difficult to get clarification about their roles, I said number one, make sure you communicate the expectations to them before they begin the job. And number two, do your best to make sure you document the required expectations for them. In case they need to refer to it, they get to it. And then number three, I have said you should make sure you put a check on them while on the job to avoid completing the job without adequacy.